Okay, get this. I'm going to make a banana beer from simply bananas, old bananas, and here they are, the picture of the old bananas that I got for like $2. That and that, all those bananas. I'm making 2 batches of the bananas, and I'm making it in each of them 2 batches with 5 tea bags to be the equivalent of the um, hops. So it's going to make it more acidic, so that the tea, so that it'll be like, as if it was hops, but it's going to be just making it acidic. And then I'm going to blend the bananas in the blender, and about 2 liters of that. That should make 2 liters of the bananas. And I'll add that water to make the whole usual regular 18.5 liters of beer. And then I'll add the dextrose, which is corn sugar, which is a good a kilo of this. And then I'll add the regular baking yeast, very simple baking yeast. And here's that baking yeast. You've seen this before. And I'm going to make beer for about, what is it? Well, cost of sugar, maybe $6. The tea bags, $1. The bananas, $2. So for $10, I'm going to make 20 liters of beer, 22 liters of beer. Watch me, and I hope it's going to be good. Okay, bye, buddies. Ciao. Okay, so here is the banana with the water and the tea, 5 tea bags. And that's going to make us our wort as well as our beer. We'll heat that up because we're going to add this dextrose, corn sugar, and we puree the bananas there. And we'll add the dextrose as soon as this gets really, really hot. Starts to boil, so we've got the impurities out of it. Maybe let it boil for a few minutes to make sure it's going to be sterile, as opposed to if there's some long-lasting bugs from the bananas that came from wherever, the Banana Republic. And yeah, from there we'll add the water, make the beer, and make the yeast, and we'll try it. Okay, guys. See, it's starting to get too hot right there. Ciao. Simply a tablespoon of generic baking yeast used for making bread. It's cheap. It's the usual stuff that I showed you. And we're going to try this. It's an experiment. If it works, we're going to be able to make 44 liters of beer for about $16. Now, come on. If it tastes okay because of the tea, now play around with the tea. You can start making jasmine tea base wine or beer. Jasmine tea based beer being what you can make with your big banana, or say pumpkin, or apple, or whatever it is. Apple's a cider, right? Okay, so you can keep playing around with this. Any vegetable, you as long as you sterilize everything, add tea bags to it, lots of tea bags. So it's like the tannin is equivalent to the hops, and then add dextrose because it dissolves, and it's what the yeast really like to eat, better than say sucrose, which does not work very well. And then you go from there. Okay, so we've made, here's only only half. It's only, so I've used, 10 bananas, and hopefully it tastes strong. If not, well, we'll add more bananas. Okay, talk to you soon. Ciao. Okay, we're going to do it again. 2 liters of tap water. 10 really old bananas for $2 from the Food Basics, or someplace that's selling them because they froze on the dock and they want to dump them. They give you like a big swack of bananas they're not so healthy. Let them get old, because the older, the sweeter they are. And don't worry about them being brown. You won't even notice it. It's good for you. It's good for you. They're better. And you add in the, once it's boiling, you puree it with the machine, puree the bananas, add in the dextrose, a kilo of dextrose, and then you go and we'll go from there. Okay. And you boil it up. So after it's boiling, then you add the dextrose afterwards. So here are my 10 bananas pureed. I'm going to add them to the water and the 5 tea bags of Earl Grey tea, just because I think it might be all right. And here are the 5 tea bags. I'll dump them in right now. And then we're going to add in later, once it's boiling, and we've added the bananas puree, we'll add the 1 liter of dextrose, and then we'll go to the other room to add the yeast. Ciao. Okay, so you've made the beer, you've added the yeast. Now you're going to top off each of these bottles with 2 liters of water, like that, just in order to make sure you've got your, instead of 18.5 liters, that's what this is, it'll be like 22.5 liters, because you're adding in 4 extra liters per bottle, because you made a double batch here. And so instead of 22, you got 44 liters. So now Uncle Roy has 44 liters of beer, banana beer, real banana beer with only tea as the base. Now, it may not taste much more like bananas, but we'll see. What the heck? It'll be a different kind of beer, but it's certainly cheap at about, say, I think $16 for 44 liters. And if it tastes good, what do we care, right? It's you don't buy beer, you rent it. Okay, ciao.